Why did I choose this church pamphlet? We attend the church service every Sunday unless we are very, very sick or we cannot even wake up. It represents like the commitment we have to God and the teachings that we learn from the Bible. This is very important to me because it is the roots of everything now, including like my marriage, how we're going to teach the children, how we treat our parents, and how we lead our daily life. I believe that is most important to me. I was non-Christian first, and then I started going to a few different churches to decide which one I want. I chose this church because it stands firm in what they teach, and they have quite good values. They also have like a Sunday school program, a program for mothers, a program for the elderly. So it's very well thought of. It covers everybody in the family. This attracted me to going to that church. Next is the marriage certificate. So many people will think that it's very funny. How can you give a marriage certificate? And to many people nowadays, it is just a certificate, especially when now you can just do it online and you don't have to physically go down to Fort Canning to sign, to have the witness. You can just do it online. Physical certificate actually means something to me whereby both parents were there witnessing a serious and committed marriage, which again, I feel that it is not very valued or emphasized in nowadays. Not everyone, but majority of it is like younger generation, they only think about the guy has to be very handsome, he has to earn enough money to bring me overseas. They don't talk about commitment anymore, and it's not easy to commit to something, and this would remind us that we are fully committed in the marriage till death do us part, which is also one of the values that our church holds dearly, that we should not take marriage lightly, and we should really treasure each other, what we have. Personally, I feel that being physically there and having your parents or your loved ones as the witness will mean a lot to the people who are getting married. It's the photograph of my cousin and my grandmother. So our grandmother now is about 100 years old already. Whenever I look at her, right, I admire her because she herself has raised about 11 children all on her own, and it's amazing how all her children are also united in taking care of her, especially when she's so old now. No? When I hear stories of other people always quarreling about money, responsibilities, I feel very proud to say that it doesn't happen to my family because I can see that all the brothers are all very united and they all stand on the same line. So even if there is any unhappiness in the way that how they split the money or another party cannot provide the same amount, somehow it will get resolved. It will not become like a quarrel or a fight or something, and it all boils down to their love for the mother. This love that they have to their parents or with each other, I felt it very strongly through their actions. Or let's say my mother comment on one of the brothers' action or what, right? They will not be affected by it. They just ask them to stand aside. It's within the brother's decision. So they are very clear of what they want for their mother. So it's really treating her well every day rather than you cry and cry on the day of her funeral. On the day of funeral, you will say that we have all done our part already. So I think that one is really quite admirable. That's why that photo means a lot to me. So because of this close family relationship, right? Our cousins all grew up together from young. We gone to chalet. We squeeze all in a car, going from house visiting. We go Malaysia together. We go Genting together. Everybody sleep in the same room. It's the bond that we have as well. I mean, I think it's attributable by her also because she is the one who maybe sort of like spread this kind of upbringing. So all of us always come together. So I hope it can prolong, even if one day she pass away She's still okay actually. Anyway, she's very blessed to have all her children by her side I mean, who 99 years old still can go Genting you tell me? Can go and take cruise some more? Nobody. I told my friends all in shock 你还敢带她出门You cannot get medical help. She's so old already I don't know. Her children decide, not me. So I mentioned that there's a lot of gatherings that we used to have. So annually, we actually have the chalets, barbecue every year in the family, sort of to celebrate somebody's birthday. There will always be somebody's birthday celebration. So me and my cousin don't want to take the BCG jab, and there's this myth that we can eat a lot of prawns and make the BCG injection test. Once it's swollen, right, you don't have to do it. So we were furiously eating really a lot of prawns, and in the end, I succeeded. I did not take the BCG, but my cousin have to do it. Yeah. I mean, that prawn also reminded me of the chalet because it's like the endless games of hide and seek, blind mice that all play at the same playground every year. And my cousin fell down and has teachers there as well. Yeah, it was very fun. I look forward to every gathering. I mean, things that important is, I chose the prawn shop because it can link me, right, to talk about the times we have there, like playing all the games. All these are memorable to me. That is actually like a Rubik cube that my kids always play. It's something like a Rubik cube, but it's not a cube. It's in the form of like a rectangle. So it can make into anything that you want it to be. Yeah, so my kids have played with this for a long time. They come up with a lot of ideas, and most recently, right, because we have a few of it, right, I see them playing with their grandmother. So I told them that you need to let grandmother exercise their head, which is my mother. So they will do it, right, and then they will tell my mother to do it, to follow them. Papa, can you make the same? If you can make the same, I give you $1. Then my mother will have this very funny face, right? She'll try her best to do anything to follow them, like she will count, 这个是 blue color 先 then followed by 2个 pink color, then she will try her best to do. Then my kids will be beside her, this is the give up button, press the Papa press now, and then she will say, no, 我要 try. So this one is a toy that the two kids can play, and they get along very well. No fighting when they are playing this. This is quite an interesting toy that represents how the children have a world of creativity. But actually, frankly, I don't know how to make back. It's really anything.